I think the biggest highlight for me is being able to work so collaboratively with the rest of the team within Bupa. So it's so multifaceted. We have care services, insurance, clinics, and I work for dental. And to be able to really understand how many interdependencies we have of each other, the opportunity to be able to really collaborate and learn from each other and be able to bring quite a lot of things from across all of the different functions, for me, it's just been a huge, huge highlight. As a leader, I feel like I look at things through a far more strategic lens now. I feel like I have a broader understanding of business. I feel like I'm able to apply that with my team. I feel like they've got a better version of me as well, particularly the latter end of the programme where it was focused around leadership development, collaborative relationships and things. I feel like I've really been able to bring that to the team and enhance them and their experience and their opportunities. I feel like one of the biggest changes was around the focus of the psychological safety of the team and really recognising and understanding the worth and the amount that I can really get out of that team when they really feel like in a safe environment, when they're able to bring about their most innovative selves. I work in learning and development myself, so I have a team of very creative individuals. So they want to bring so much of themselves to each of their sessions that they're building or the designs that they're building, and to be able to create that psychological safe environment, which was a specific draw from the course, enables them to be able to feel safe to be as creative and challenge the norm and bring out new innovations and new challenges. I think like most of my cohort, it would be the balance of the time. We all have pretty heavy workload jobs, for many of the teams quite senior jobs, and therefore to be able to balance what is a hefty course on top of that was the biggest challenge. I think probably about halfway through, the ability to really be able to apply a lot of that learning started to enhance the role, and therefore you started to see the benefits of those. But the initial balance of being able to focus on the academia side as well as the workload side was the toughest. My next step, hopefully, is to move into a head of learning role, whether that's within the dental business, definitely within Bupa, so it may be across insurance or care services or clinics, for example, but that's definitely my next step, would be to move into a head of role. My role within learning and development also supports our apprentices as well, and the biggest cohort of our apprentices within the dental sector, which is where I work, is our dental nurse apprentices, of which we have about 700, so lots. So it's a greater appreciation and understanding of that balance of applying their learning and being able to really bring that into the workplace. So that piece, I think, has definitely enhanced it. But also for my direct line reports, I also have one of my team who's recently started first line management and first line, his first experience with that, and he has started on an apprenticeship level 3. So yeah, all of the learnings I took around being organised and planned, and the off the job learning and tracking and mapping, etc., has really, really enhanced and has been able to help me support him. There was definitely a step change, and it's almost taken us to get to the end for us to then reflect back on where we started. It's quite a chunky, long course, and therefore on a day-to-day basis you probably are unable to measure some of those micro changes, but they all calculate to significant change by the end. I think every single one of the team, as I've said, look at through a more strategic lens. I think each one of the team have grown in their confidence, their recognition of themselves and their own abilities, their opportunities to be able to apply for some very senior roles. We've had some great promotions from across the team. Yeah, I think the confidence, self-assurance and self-awareness within the team has been huge.